Hello, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Widget Inc. This game, it's so hard to put down, and I just want to see kind of where it takes us next. Next one we have is we need 27. This is gonna take me a minute, because that is a lot of integrated widgets that we need. Um, the problem is order to get enough of these things to be able to make anything useful. We just need so many of them. Like like that guy's gonna take 387K, right? I can't really do that. Oh, that is too much. Um, so you see, it's just gonna start kind of go through those. Like I need to do those. I'll probably do those later at some point when I have time. But the those buildings to get extra storage are just getting out of hand right now. So there you go. So we reached tier 6 in 8 hours, 3 minutes, and 10 seconds. So we got all those guys going. So we're at tier 6. We'll start working towards tier 7 here real fast. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys here. Go find a nice place over here to place these guys down. So we'll go ahead and put him here. And then we will put this guy up here. And then we'll put, it's probably too far. Let's see. You know what? It will probably work. It'll work out. I get 3 below I can do. All right, so we got all those guys in. So that is building. That one is building. We just need to get a couple of these guys. So we'll go catch some of these guys. Come here. And then that will get those things built for us, and it will start upgrading all that stuff for us. So those will all start getting built. Let's go ahead and max all these things out. Here, nope, build all those for me. All right. So now that we got all those built, we'll copy those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Sure, why not? So we'll get all those things being built. And then once those got to get built, we're going to go through the same thing we have in the past. Go find anything that's glowing green down here and click on it. Ooh, more doubling. Definitely want that. Okay, we'll get all this stuff done. We'll get that one get built. This one. Just kind of go find all the glowing green stuff and click on it. And then that way, hopefully, the stuff that is that can be upgraded will be upgraded. Will run a little bit more effectively. Get all these guys kind of clicked on. Get that one. And then hopefully by the time we get all those things updated and done, we will have some more stuff coming up here. And it, like we're looking at 1,500 there, 1,000 there, and and we've talked about this before. So these basically need the mainframe processor assemblies. So as it builds this set across, it gets faster and faster and faster, and then we can just kind of go through there. I have a little bit of stuff over here kind of built, where we got a little bit more resources back here. 8 hours. I may have let this thing run while I was at work yesterday by accident. It happens. And then we'll go do that. All right, so we'll do this. All right, just kind of waiting for this guy to get caught. So there is those guys. All right, so that should allow these guys to build even faster now. Once all those get up and fed, we'll get these guys going, and you'll start seeing we'll start progressing extremely quickly. All right, I'll be back in a second when I get closer to all these being built. All right, we're back. These things are moving along fairly quickly. So, like I said, once you kind of get a handful of these things being built, and it can kind of it starts building momentum. It's just like a snowball, right? You get to the top of the mountain, you push a little bitty snowball off. It takes a little bit of time to build up some weight and some mass, but once it does, it just kind of takes on a path of its own, and next thing you know, you wipe out a village. It's great. All right, let's see. All right, so that's all those things going. So now all these things have got crazy upgrading to do, and we should be able to watch this thing basically every half a second, just randomly throw something in, and then as it's doing that, we're starting to build up. and then it's just going to take a little bit of time to get caught up, and that's fine. But we're going to go into the next level here. Go ahead and get this guy researched, and then you see we already have some of these researched. This is the auto upgrades, blitz upgrade, lightning upgrade. We keep those between upgrades. The goal here today is hopefully to make it all the way up to the top, and hopefully be able to get all these things figured out. The 27,000 widgets, though, is going to take me a minute. And then yeah, so it's still kind of doing the upgrades in the background, so which is good. Which should be good. It should be able to upgrade everything except for the things that need these guys here. Those are the only ones that aren't going to be able to get upgraded. And then we can kind of pop in here and look at this and see kind of where our problems are lying. So it looks like we could use a little bit more green. We could use a little bit more copper. Is definitely causing some problems there. So we can go down here. Copy this guy. Let's go ahead and put these guys all the way around this guy like this. This will be fine. This will be fine. All right, so we got a bunch of those down. We'll get these guys down like this. All right, so that should get those all built too. That's going to take a minute because it's going to, yeah. So now, when you do that, though, it does kind of shove that other thing to the bottom, right? So it's going to kind of get pushed down to the bottom here. And then we're almost done with it. Getting a little bit more copper kind of built. And you just kind of go through and play whack-a-mole, find out what's running, what's not running correctly, and just add more of it. And then we just see how long it takes. All right, we got 6 more grand of those. And the problem is we're ripping out all the lower end stuff to build these things, and it's not allowing stuff to get up to the part where we need for the high end stuff. So now all that stuff is built. So if I go back into here and look at these guys now, right? So now my copper's now my green batteries and my red batteries are low. So now I need more green and red batteries. So I can go up here and grab this guy like this and cause this will be fine. I can't see a single problem that could cause. Oh, that's going to take a minute. So I go and place way too many things way too quickly. Like at the end of here, you're talking like 3,000 of these, 4,000 of those. Like it's bad. When I build things like that, I build way too many of them way too fast, and it is what it is, right? All right. And luckily, and the thing is I just added so much extra resources because it's producing like 40 or something, 42 per run. Like it's ridiculous how much I'm building. And the whole idea here is to kind of get as far as we can into this thing so that we can get, let me get this guy up to the top again. This guy is, we're at 96%. So we only need like 1,000 more of those. If I wanted to cheat, I could do this. Boop, pause it for a second. Because we only need like 1,100 of those things. So if I hit pause for a minute, I think it keeps adding things down here. So every second it's still adding something down there. So I'm just going to pause this for a second, wait till we get up to like, 11, 1,200 of these things. There's 1,100, 1,200, 13, 15. I'll hit play, boop, done. Right. So if you ever get to a thing where you've having to suffer the consequences of your own actions when you're waiting for something to get built here, you can just do that and wait for it, and it'll figure it out, right? So there's that one's done, and then we can go back in here. No, we don't want to go in there. We want to go in here, right? So this is all uranium. So let's get down here and figure out. We'll put that guy there. We'll put power station here. We'll put this guy next to it. And then we'll put the cloud guy over here. All right. And I think those things have to be all spaced out anyway. All right. So those should all be going through. Get these guys built. Now, the issue we're going to run into here is that all these guys are going to be waiting. to try to get its situation here. Now, if I do this, because I think, okay, yeah, it's building it now. So the next one is just cloud widgets. So if I go over here and just go cloud widgets like this, I build a bunch of cloud widgets that automatically builds them, and then it'll start making cloud widgets for me. I don't have to worry about it at 42 a time here. There you go. All right, cool. Thanks, buddy. So those will all get filled out and maxed out. Let's go ahead and build all those. All right, we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Actually, technically, you can move back here. You can do that like that, and this guy can go like this. All right, so those are all spaced out. Once it kind of figures out its life, because like I said, I put too much stuff in it. I built too many of these things. It's fine. Better to have too many than not enough. So it's just going to take some time. Do this, do that, and do that. Way too many of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sure of those. 2, 3. Oh, wrong one. Try that again. I think they need to be spaced out. I think those cloud ones can't be touching anything, if I remember right. So now we have all those kind of built. Once again, we're just kind of back in a holding pattern. Now, the only bad part about this is like these guys being shoved to the end is going to cause a problem because all those guys need cloud widgets. So what I can do is I can go down here and I can push my cloud widgets to the top, because I don't think the cloud widgets need... they need electricity to be built, but I don't think they need the uranium or the power cells. I don't think. So this can cause you some problems. So just yeah. So we'll do that and then push those all to the top like that, and then once those get to the top, you'll see those are going to start making the cloud widgets, and then once the cloud widgets get kind of built, and we're going to jump. We're going to jump like up here somewhere. But those will help kind of the rest of it start being built. Come on. You can do it. It's so slow. All right, so there's 6 more of them. So we're kind of jumping around and kind of building them in a weird fashion there, but you can see there now that we've kind of gotten, we're starting to build more of them. It's going to start building them fairly quickly. It's just this snowball effect again, where you kind of get the first one built, and then it's just like oh, now we have more of them. Okay, and then it just takes off, starts taking a mind of its own. AI takes over. Next thing you know, we got Skynet, and the world is just it's they were launching rockets into space again. All right, so we're doing that. So we're at technology 8 right now. All right, I think we're getting ready to get technology 8. Yeah, we haven't gotten that researched yet. And then go back down to the bottom again. Go ahead and add anything that's green again. Just kind of go through and click where we can, and hopefully get all the ones that need to be updated. Now, if you have one like from a previous one that you didn't get, like you'll click on it like that one, it will just instantly freaking fix it, because it already has all the pieces for it. But you just kind of go through and make sure we have all those. Get those closed down. We'll get these guys built, and we'll be back in a minute again. All right. So we got all of our nuclear power built. We're starting to work through our backlog of upgrades. That stuff is all going good. The next one we got to come in is tier 8. So we'll go ahead and get tier 8 research here real quick. By real quick, I mean sometimes, well, we got 17K. We're starting to build a little bit more into, I think, I need to, Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't show up yet because yeah, there's so tier 8's research. So then that shows up and it's done. So then we'll get into our next little guy here. Let's see. We'll go down here and find us a nice little happy happy oh prairie to kind of, what is this, prairie, and this is a sand, nice little prairie to kind of build on and get everything going and doing good. We'll get this guy researched up here. Go ahead and collect these guys. Hopefully those have all kind of gotten some points to us. It looks like we have not enough of those things. Why don't we have enough of those? So that guy's building. That guy is building. This guy should be building. So we're just waiting for these guys to get enough of these guys so we can build some of these, and then we can start building stuff. There he goes. There, we built some. All right, build the rest of those. That'll be fine. Hold down control, click on everything, get everything kind of updated. Rinse and repeat. Do that. Do this again. Do this again. I like that. And then we go back into a holding pattern. So we're just kind of doing that to kind of build those things as quickly as we can. And then the way those are built, they're going to build one at a time anyway. It's just going to take us some time to get kind of up and through it. And then you'll kind of see we need quantum widgets. Oh, it's because I built so much of the other stuff. It's building all the little things it needs, the fuel rods and all the other stuff. So once all those kind of get caught up down here, yeah, you see. Oh, now I did it. So once those kind of get caught up, or we can do the old Pazaruni trick. Kind of wait for a couple of little purple guys to show up. Once they kind of get figured out, we do have. We're starting to be able to store a little bit more of the different widgets and stuff. We can get to 12.3, 4K. So it takes a little bit of time. Oh, we got one of them. Why does it take so long to build those things? What are you guys doing in here? We need red guys. So we just need. Oh yeah, so we just don't have enough of these guys being built yet. Let's see. We can do stupid thing. Okay, do that. We'll track some more. Get at least a little bit of these guys coming out. All right. So those are good there. So we should be getting some of those going in. Yep. So there we got a little bit of red saved up. We can hit unpause to do that. Hopefully get a little bit of that stuff kind of built. So that way all of our red labs are kind of upgraded. Starting to upgrade our blues here. And we start building more and more of our different stuff. Come on. There you go. All right. So as always, we're going to go ahead and let this thing build for a little bit. And then we will be back with the next here. And then, let's go ahead. Do our normal thing. Let's go ahead and click all these guys and get all these guys kind of up and upgrading. Ooh, more of those. That's important. Let's get out of here. Let's go down here. Let's move that to the top. All right, move that to the top. All right, so that's done. And then let's see, what do you need for that guy? Just nano processor. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. We're gonna hit control and click on all these guys. Okay, it's actually already clicking on them for us. So those are already getting upgraded and added to the old system there to be upgraded. That way we can get a little bit more storage, because that should allow us 50% more. So I think this is 10. See 20. That goes to 40. And then that would be, basically that takes us to 60. Right? So that is a little bit helpful. Go ahead and get all these green guys kind of researched. Get all these guys up and going. Oh, we can get these guys going now. Let's get that guy. Let's see. Let's get that. Let's go back into here. Let's go to the bottom. You go to the top. There you go. You go to the top. Ooh, look at that. Done. All right, so that is done there. These can get all upgraded too. Get all those upgraded. And then that will allow me to start building these things out here. So now what I want to do, I want to try to build, let's build one of those guys there, right? And then we're going to go ahead and go down, oh, wrong button. Let's go to this button. You go to the top. Build that. All right, so that thing is built. This thing here is built. And then, so it's going to take all these guys in, and it's going to start building these things for us. Now, it's building 42 of them at a time, so it's kind of skipping ahead a little bit. All right, so there is those things being built. Now, I'm just going to have one of them and see kind of where it goes. We'll build more of these in the future, and just kind of see what that does. But I also want to go down here, because I want to see. Oh, now I lost my cities. There they are. So that thing's all building. So it just builds off any city that's connected. Okay. So it'll slowly add. And then this guy here is our recycler, right? So if we hit a recycler here, and we do this guy like that. So I want to see. So this is 3.1, 23, 26. I don't know if I can actually get it to. And technically, I wonder if this thing's producing like 42 at a time. Maybe it is. So let me hit this X guy here. Okay, I don't think those things are going in there like that. So let's go like this. Do like that. So we'll get all those guys built. And then these guys should all be producing, it's producing green, or it's randomly producing one of these, right? So that way you just produce whatever it wants to. I think it destroys those after a while. So we'll just kind of let those things run. And then just kind of let this thing go and see what it does. And then that's going to give us a lot more productivity bonuses. If I was smart, I would probably do a couple of these things, right? So if I did like this, oh, that one needs to be there. Let's see. Let me do this. Oh, I want me to do that there. Okay, fine. See, you can go here like that, and then get these guys built like this. Eventually, let me get this other guy here built. And then the problem with this is that let's see, build that and build that up there. So the problem with these is that it's going to take me a minute to get these kind of built, and I don't know if these are going to work the way I want to. Because I think these will destroy the tiles, so it may just keep producing them close to it. So because if not, it looks like it's just going to slowly take over the world. I should have put it up here next to a mountain and see if we can overwrite mountains with cities. But it'll all work out eventually. All right, so that thing is all going well, and then I want to put the other ones down there. So those guys are going. Where's our other friends? So these guys are starting to build. All right, so those are getting good. I'm waiting for this guy here to fill in. Anytime. What are you doing? It just takes so long, and you only can build one of these things in here. It takes forever. Fill in that one. You can go here, and you can go here. Like, nope. You can go there. So that way we'll end up with like 4 of these things here, and then have them start building out. It'd probably be better to have a handful of these things kind of built. I'm trying to build like a kind of little pre-built thing. Now the only problem is since this thing's kind of layered, and I have to have the cities to kind of build first and then the other ones to build. You can't really blueprint this out, which kind of sucks because if I grab this whole thing as a blueprint, I can't stamp it down anywhere else because it won't let me. And then it's a whole mess and a disaster. All right, so we're gonna let that thing run for a little bit, and then we will be back when I have some more of this stuff to show you. Talk to you in a minute. All right, we got all that built. Added a little bit more to the old city builders down here. We'll get these guys all filled out here. Get the thing that starts deleting them here in a little bit. And then we'll get this guy. I'll go ahead and do 48K. Jesus. It's just so much more every time. All right, so we're going to get that thing. We're producing them fairly quickly, so that is helpful. But it is going to take us a minute. We're slowly working through the backlog of upgrades, stuff like that we got going on. I still don't know what to do with this guy yet. I don't know what to do with the glitched error. I've cleared it a couple of times, but I'm just going to leave it and see what happens. See if it changes anything. I'm still not 100% sure what it does. I could have done some research and trying to figure it out, but kind of banging my head against the wall to see if I can get it to figure it out. But all right, let's put this guy up here. Put this guy over here. This guy here, and one there. Right, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this guy like. I'll do this like this. We'll get these guys like that, and then we'll slowly just kind of build this pattern out and see how it works for me. So we'll get all those guys kind of built and do that stuff. I think, all right, so that thing is all good. We're getting closer to 10. I don't know if we're going to beat the Rockets today, but I am trying. Let's see. So let's get to the next step here. I'd probably make it a lot further along if I wasn't getting distracted by, things. What? Did it not work? What am I doing here? No. Why didn't I click on that? Why did you not work? Right? Very confused. Oh, no, wait, I did do it. How did, what? Oh, oh, it's a complicated day for me. All right, let me do this guy here. Let me do this guy here. Let's do this guy here. Let's do this guy. Nope, you not go there. You go. Nope, you don't go there. You go there. All right, so we got all those guys built. We got our helium extractor. We'll let this guy all build for a second. Yeah, we should be all good. Making neurons and all that stuff. This guy. All right, here, go, dink. All right, one more. Get another one. There you go. All right, so there's what, 26? What? All right, we must be low on things. Oh, here, build one of these. What are you doing? There you go. Make some more of those. Come on, make the rest of them. Nope. Oh, I broke it. All right, so that's tier 9. We'll get that tier 9 kind of going forward. Like I said, once you kind of get a little bit further into it, you get a lot more of these things kind of to build and portray, and it starts building a lot faster. All right, so those are all good. We'll get those guys built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. All right, we got 8 of those guys being built, and then so that should start working through fairly quickly. Kind of keep an eye on this guy up here. We really need to get to this guy, the leveler. So once we get the leveler opened, we'll get that stuff going. We'll go back down here. We'll look for any more green glowy things that we need to upgrade. Green glowy things. Come here. There you go. So those are all good there. We'll get these guys all upgraded. And then that'll wait. It just gives you bonuses for stuff you've kind of already built, and kind of helps it run in the background for you. All right, and then we'll get the New World Order. That will be helpful. We'll get that guy going. We'll get that guy going. Not that I really need those. I don't do a lot of manual crafting because it kills me. And the only time you really do manual crafting is when you do the first one. So it's not super helpful. All right, so that stuff should all be going. That one's good. Yeah, we just need a few more to kind of fill in. These things are starting to get a little bit excessive to build. So it is what it is. And then this should give us quite a bit of extra resources, at least the low stuff when we need them. Keep that stuff kind of full up. All right. So that stuff should. What are y'all doing? Why are you taking so long? Why are you being angry? We need the blue things. AI cores, the blue things. These AI cores. Okay, you go do something useful. There, make those things. There, make them. There, I'll make some. Oh, no, I did it. Now I broke it. So you can't have them cross like that. It gets mad, evidently. There you go. Oh, good. All right, so that should give us some new neurons, and then slowly start building. These things they're starting to get expensive to build large amounts of them. But as you go through, you build more and more of them. It gets a little bit better, a little bit faster each time. All right, and then these guys will all get built. Probably just need to build a handful of these things extra, just to build them. Anything? It's so slow. All right. Well, I'll be back when I get some more of these built, and I will talk to y'all then. All right. So we got those built. We got the next little section here going in. Still kind of waiting for this. These things take so long to fill up. 13.7% on that. These guys are starting to get slowly upgraded. Looking at our next little guy here, we will get the technology 10 unlocked. Just need 67,000 unchecked widgets. Oh my lord! It takes a ridiculously long period of time to get those. There's so much to be able to do it. You can do it fairly quickly. Obviously, you see these things are being upgraded at a pretty good pace there. Let's see these guys. I think what I want to do is eventually I'll build this guy, one here, one here, one here, and one here, like that. And then we'll build this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy like that. I'm going to try something, see if it will work, because I don't know if these center ones have to have the items on them or not. Let's see, build here, build here. We'll just build a bunch of these guys. What's the worst that could happen? We could, just build more cities down here. You're just going to take over the entire planet with cities. It'll be great. Eventually, what's going to happen is you're going to drop one of these down once you get to high enough prestige level, and it's just going to turn like half the map into towns. It'll be great. All right, so those will all be building. Just slowly building. Yeah, just slowly. All right, so those are all going good. We should be. How far in? 15K. Jesus. Oh, it takes forever. All right, gonna hang out here for a little bit. Those are all built. Let's see. Those are there. Those will be those. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a repeatable pattern for this, and more importantly, trying to get. I'm not sure. Once I get these guys here, if the leveler has to be built on a city, or if I can just kind of stamp it down. So we'll get that kind of thrown in here in a minute. and see if, because if I can make like the levelers and these and then just kind of space them across, then we'll be okay. Because I'll just bloop all the way across here. It'll be great. Back to waiting. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh my lord! If we pause this for a second, it doesn't matter. Like we still need like what 40K or something of these things. So and we can only hold like 17 if we even let it fill all the way up. So yeah, we have 2K of them. So it's starting to do okay. These guys are just gonna keep adding all these things down here that need to be upgraded. It's great. Bloop, and then it's all upgraded. Yeah, so it's just gonna take me a minute to get those. We can go in and look at our inventory here and see like our blue guys here. That seems to be a problem. Right? Oh, there they are right here. So if we can do this guy like this, we'll just build those, and that'll be fine. Like that definitely won't throw any problems in anything. needing. Nope, wrong button. So those guys are all gonna go. Like now, ideally, where to go? Like this guy here, I've got 31K of those in there right now. I could probably like let this thing go and then reset it. It'd be fine. Because right now it's going to try to build all these things before it gets to that. So ideally, it may be better to do this. But that didn't give me nearly enough of the items that I needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that thing run for a minute. Let those get built, and then we will be back when I'm able to make more of these. Talk to y'all in a few. Alright, so we got tier 10 done. We're still kind of doing... I just kind of moved it to the top there. Did the old pause trick. Trying to build some other stuff while we're at it. But I'm trying to get some of that stuff going. So we need to get more stuff built. Alright, so we'll get that guy. We'll throw him down here. That's fine. Throw this guy up here. We'll throw this guy up here like this. These are going to be a little bit more difficult to get because they're going to be buried. So I need to move them to the top like that. And then once they get to the top, let's see. Do that. We'll go ahead. We'll do control. The old one at a time trick here. That should get all those upgraded. All right, that should be all good. Then we'll go back in here. This way we can leave all that stuff in the bottom and then move all these back to the top. Like that. And then, so hopefully that will get those guys built for us. This guy, we need to get this guy and get him moving. So now this is going to be an issue because we need to have enough of those things to be made. And we are not making them. Why aren't you making them? You need those. So we're going to go in here, hit pause here real quick. So that way, hopefully that will start building up some of these things. And then, so that one is building. These guys are thinking about it. There he goes. He's building. And then this guy. There you go. Not enough for the reds. So we're going to end up trying to kind of sync it up with the red. And then once we get the red kind of synced up, just kind of go through and build those things. Why aren't you working? Oh, because I think it may be trying to get the other ones built first. So we may need to do this for a little bit in order to get these guys until we get one of these built. Just kind of missing the old barriers there. Just kind of being slow. Don't know why. Okay, you should be going. Why aren't you going? Oh, because we need those. All right, so we'll pause this guy again. There they go. That way they all cut up. All right. So that way those are all cut up. Those are all building and working right for us now. Let's go ahead and move this up one more. Then we'll go ahead and copy this whole thing over like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, that many. Wait, why aren't you? You're. It's fine. Let's move all these guys up. So we'll get these moved up to the top. This does take a little bit of time to. Oh, because these are all paused. That's why it's not working. All right, that's fine. We'll unpause you in a second, my good friend. So we'll just take all these things, kind of shove them back to the top, so that way we're working on these before we're working on the other stuff. It's just going to be a process of us trying to slowly work through and get caught up with everything, which is going to take a minute. Right, we'll go ahead and hit that, unpause it, let it move everything around for us, and then that should start building. Yeah, so we just need the ascendances. There, those are good. These guys are all building over here slowly. It's just going to take some time. And probably going to involve some pausing, waiting for stuff to get built. Now, we do need... Oh, we can build research the leveler now. So let's research that leveler. Let's go back in here. Let's go grab him from off the bottom and move him to the top because we need the leveler built. And then that should allow us to build the old leveler here, maybe. Oh, I gotta unpause it. It's not gonna work if I don't unpause it. Why are you waiting for? You just that slow? I think it's just waiting. It's having trouble getting stuff to even be able to build what we need it to build. Got too much stuff going on, as normal, you know. It's the red circuits. The red circuits are killing me. Where's the red circuits at? They're over there. Why aren't you being built? Because you're being, yep, being absconded over to that. So I've just got, as usual, way too much stuff going on. Way too many. There you go. There's 60 of them. 62. That's how many I needed. All right. So that is that guy. So this guy is. So we need 23 widgets per this guy. So we're gonna go ahead. Can I put? No, I can't put it there. All right. So that's not helpful. All right. So these will all get built here like this. And then that way we have kind of this thing to start pulling those guys out or converting them to ruins. That's fine. And then we'll go in here, go grab these guys down here and move them all to the top. Because I don't have enough other random stuff that I'm trying to build. It's important to get more other stuff to not be able to build also. So we'll pause this guy again. And then that way those guys should start working towards building those. So the problem is that I'm going to end up like being able to copy these things out and build them. It's going to be complicated, right? It'd be nice if I could just stamp down things even though they're not maybe ready for it to be used. Because I like to take this entire block and just stamp it down and then just let it build out. But since I can't build these other things, so if I hit this guy like this and copied it like this, right? And like I can't, even though some of that stuff is there, like it won't let me copy it. I'd like to have be able to just stamp it down so that the whole thing would like drop down into it, even if it's red. Like I can just stamp it down and be like, okay, well, we'll build it when it's ready, or queue it or something, which would be nice and helpful. So we'll get some of those guys built up. And then that way this guy is going to start converting these into that. So we'll get the leveler going. We'll get these guys built. It's going to be a big mess. It's going to be a slow process. I'm building way too much stuff at one time, as usual. And then we're going to kind of do that. So we'll go back down here. We'll get all these guys kind of all of our upgrades that need to be upgrading. It'll be good. Oh, make sure we get that. That guy's important. All right, so we'll get that guy going. We'll get these guys all clicked on. Get that guy done. These guys. Get all of the upgraders. See, there, and there. All right, so that guys, those will all get built at some point in the future. And then what I'm doing is I'm gonna let this thing run for a little bit, and then we'll call it good. We'll be back next time, and we'll start building. We'll get into, what is it? Basically tier 11, tier 12, and kind of tier 12 and a half. Right. So next time we'll be working on getting the rockets up and running, getting this whole screen kind of maxed out, and getting more production. So we're at 15.7 production now. So that's all going well. We're just going to keep kind of going where we're going, and building more and upgrading and going from there. As always, if y'all like these videos, please consider throwing a like on them. If you have a question, a comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And if you are not subscribed and you would like to be, there's a button for that down there too. You guys be safe. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.